Hi everyone, here me again, a boy Harish. So today is day two, I guess. Yeah, it's day two, and today my content is about my content is about this. The book called The Daily Stoic. The Daily Stoic, and this book is wrote wrote by Ryan Holiday. He's basically a Stoic who's a fan of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosopher. And yeah, and I think it is a great book for wisdom, your brain, and your life. It's basically a guide on how you will live, properly, how you will live peacefully in a world of chaos, in a world of conflict. Yeah, so basically it is to stay in line with your purpose in life. So the first the first page I want to read is, so we start in January. I hope you can see it. Yeah, it's January. On January clarity. So the January is about clarity. So January 1st means, okay, it says here that in January 1st, the title of it is Control and Choice. It says, the chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals and not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. But then I look for good and evil, not not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. So basically, it says here that to live your life, you have to understand the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. And it may sound very very simple, but most of the people didn't know and didn't I mean didn't most of the people didn't know how to do it. They didn't know what is the difference between what you control and what you cannot. For example, there's an argument and there's someone who is disagree or doesn't agree with your stand, or they are on opposite sides, then most of the people will argue. For example, in budget, with, for example, in budget, you are you have shit. Basically, example in budget, you have your income, and your income is is only is only for your expenses and you don't have any extra money. And some people will some people will some people will complain about how low their salary is and how hard it is to live without extra money in your pocket. But is that really their control? You see, most of the people focus on what the things they can control. For example, the weather. Most of the people will so will say so many things about the weather, even though it's not on their control. Even how you complain, you cannot change the weather. So yeah. So basically, the purpose of it, the whole aspect of it, the whole point of this chapter is for us to understand what we control and what we cannot. So what are the things that we can that we're in control of? First is your mind, and probably it's one of the few. I think the only thing that you can control is your mind. You cannot control other people's emotion, you cannot control other people's reaction, you cannot control the situation, your situation, but the only thing that you can control is on how you react on it, how you react in that situation, how you react on such person's behavior, and so much more. And you have to understand that most of the people couldn't control their own mind. They always react so emotionally, and maybe it's normal for these days, I guess, but it is very dangerous. The only thing that you can control is your mind, and you couldn't control it, then you're lost. You couldn't live your life fully. You couldn't live your life at its finest. You cannot see the world, the real beauty of the world. So you have to think about it, what you can control and what you cannot. Anyways, that's for it. And yeah, see you guys. Bye bye. Hey, 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 ho. Oh, oh, oh. Baby girl, it's over. Alright, abog.